Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Adam Pearce has been a WWE official for well over 4 years now. However, his authority has been in shambles lately, as there has been complete anarchy on Raw under his watch. The 46-year-old has failed to control the mayhem and chaos that have been prevailing on the Red brand week after week. It would be fair to say that Monday Night Raw has turned into a war zone in recent months, leading to several injuries. The chaos that has engulfed the Red brand poses a question to Pearce's credibility. Therefore, WWE's Chief Content Officer Triple H could take a drastic step and replace the former NWA champion with Stephanie McMahon. In a shocking turn of events, the game could fire Adam Pearce from his position as Raw's general manager due to the latter's inability to keep things under control on the Red brand. The WWE CCO could bring back Stephanie McMahon as the new authority figure of the Red brand. Previously, there have been rumors that the billion-dollar princess may make her WWE return as an on-screen figure following the game's post-show interview at SummerSlam 2024. Hence, Triple H could finally pull the trigger on this much-awaited move in the coming months and make Stephanie the new Raw general manager. This is purely speculation at this point. Given Pearce's incompetence in restoring order and authority on Raw lately, the King of Kings could actually make a major move to reboot the Red brand in the coming months. Could Adam Pearce seek a special favor from Triple H on WWE Raw? Despite his best efforts, Adam Pearce has miserably fumbled to control the bedlam on Monday Night Raw in recent months. Things have gone out of his hands as fans have been witnessing relentless chaos, backstage brawls, and disregard for authority. As a result, the Raw general manager could seek a special favor from Triple H. Pearce could request the WWE Chief Content Officer to provide him with a personal assistant, deputy general manager, or constable who could aid him in smoothly running Raw. This could really help Adam Pearce restore peace on his roster. Moreover, the appointment of a subordinate or an enforcer for Pearce will lay the foundation for several exciting storylines. Considering the current situation of Raw, there is a good likelihood that Pearce could ask Triple H to provide him with a helping hand to aid him on Monday nights. Triple H's entrance theme blasted through the speakers of WWE Raw, signaling the arrival of the game. Dressed in a sharp suit, he walked with purpose, carrying an air of authority that immediately shifted the energy inside the arena. Fans cheered, but there was an undercurrent of tension. Rumors had been swirling all day that a major announcement was coming. Little did anyone expect that this would mark a seismic shift in the landscape of WWE. As Triple H climbed into the ring, the crowd fell into a hush, eager to hear what he had to say. He stood in the center, microphone in hand, letting the weight of the moment settle before speaking. Over the past year, WWE Raw has undergone some incredible changes. We've seen new stars emerge, legends return, and the brand continues to grow. But with that growth comes a responsibility to ensure that leadership is strong, committed, and focused on the future of this business. The fans buzzed, sensing something big was about to happen. Triple H paused, letting the tension build. Unfortunately, that means making some difficult decisions. And I don't make these decisions lightly. The arena lights dimmed, and on the big screen appeared none other than Adam Pearce, WWE's long-serving on-screen official, and Stephanie McMahon, who had recently stepped back into a prominent leadership role on Raw. The two were backstage, looking uncertain but trying to keep their composure. Adam Pearce, Triple H said, "You've been a loyal and hard-working official for this company. But as of tonight, your time as the WWE Raw general manager has come to an end." Gasps echoed through the crowd. Pearce's eyes widened, but he nodded, accepting his fate with dignity. "And as for you, Stephanie," Triple H turned to his wife on the screen, his expression conflicted but resolute. "Stephanie, you and I have built so much together, both in life and in this business. But sometimes, we need to make decisions for the good of the company, not just for ourselves. That's why, effective immediately, you're no longer the authority figure on Raw either." The audience was stunned. Stephanie's jaw tightened, clearly caught off guard, but she didn't argue. She knew Triple H well enough to understand that this wasn't just a personal decision, this was business. The crowd was buzzing with confusion. Why would Triple H fire both Adam Pearce and his wife from Raw? What was his endgame? There's a reason for this, Triple H continued, as the camera zoomed in on his determined face. As WWE continues to expand globally, we need someone who understands not just the business, but the pulse of the fans. We need someone who can take Raw to heights it's never seen before, someone who's not afraid to shake things up. The crowd roared, intrigued by who could possibly replace Pearce and Stephanie. So, I'm proud to introduce the new general manager of WWE Raw, someone who is not only a huge star, but a leader, a visionary, someone who can handle the pressure of running the most dominant brand in sports entertainment. The lights went out, and for a few heart-pounding moments, the entire arena was pitch black. When they came back on, standing at the entrance ramp was none other than The Rock. The place exploded. Fans jumped to their feet, cheering as if they'd just won the lottery. The Rock, one of the most iconic figures in wrestling history, had returned, but not just for a match. He was here to run WWE Raw. The Rock strolled down to the ring with his trademark swagger, soaking in the adoration of the crowd. Triple H smirked, clearly pleased with the reaction. Once The Rock was in the ring, he took the mic, raising an eyebrow before addressing the crowd. Finally, The Rock has come back to Monday Night Raw. The cheers were deafening. The energy was electric. The Rock appreciates all the love from the people, he began, turning to address Triple H, but there's something The Rock needs to know. What's the real reason you fired Adam Pearce and Stephanie McMahon? Because, let's be honest, The Rock doesn't just show up to be a figurehead. There's gotta be more to this story. Triple H's smirk faded slightly. He took a deep breath, then looked around the arena before answering. You're right, Rock. There's more to it. See, over the past few months, Raw has been facing some challenges, both inside and outside the ring. We've had chaos breaking out, superstars not respecting authority, and, worst of all, Stephanie and Adam allowed certain things to happen that have jeopardized the integrity of the show. The Rock leaned in, intrigued. And what kind of things would those be, Triple H? Triple H's gaze darkened. Let's just say, certain deals were made behind closed doors that undermined Raw's direction. Some of our top superstars were misled, some key decisions were influenced by people outside of WWE, and frankly, we need someone with your level of respect and authority to clean it up. The crowd murmured. What deals? Who was pulling the strings behind the scenes? The Rock's face became serious. So, let The Rock get this straight. You're telling me there's been some backstage sabotage going on? People trying to take over Raw without the people knowing? Triple H nodded grimly. Exactly. And if we don't stop it now, Raw as we know it could be in danger. The Rock paced the ring, clearly deep in thought. Then, suddenly, his expression shifted back to a grin. Well, if that's the case, you got yourself the right man. The Rock doesn't play politics. The Rock runs this show for the people, so whoever's been pulling the strings backstage, they better get ready, because The Rock is about to lay the smackdown on this entire situation. The crowd erupted once again, thrilled at the promise of The Rock cleaning house on Raw. But as The Rock and Triple H shook hands in the center of the ring, a new question emerged: who was really behind the sabotage of Raw? And how far were they willing to go to keep their grip on the show? As The Rock's music played, the camera zoomed in on Triple H's face one last time, showing a flicker of something hidden, a twist that hadn't yet been revealed. In the weeks to come, fans would learn that the backstage sabotage was deeper than anyone imagined, and The Rock's new role as general manager would be the key to uncovering the truth.